And a pleasant good evening to you. Almost evening, everyone. Just short of 6 o'clock here on this Tuesday evening. Welcome back to more of Phillies baseball in the simulated season. The Phillies still on the road trip. They had an off day yesterday, but now they embark on and have ascended on Minute Maid Park in Houston to renew an old rivalry. Believe it or not, at one point the Houston Astros were in the National League, and the Phillies back in Houston to take on a three-game series with the Houston Astros. It's Bilskie back with you. Happy to be bringing this to you. Very, very excited also. I'm sure most of you have heard that there will be some Major League Baseball this season, albeit an abbreviated season. 60-game season to be precise. But I'm going to keep doing this. I'm enjoying it. If the Phillies were actually involved in the actual regular season as it was scheduled, this would be it right here. This is where they would be, about to embark on a three-game series with the Astros. I guess we'll leave the roof. We'll leave it open. What the heck? Partly cloudy there in Houston. Aaron Nola looking for win number 15 tonight. As you take a look at the starting lineup tonight, again with the designated hitter. Again, this is very strange to me, as Houston Astros, as far back as I can remember, were always a National League team, and it's still kind of strange to see them in an American League setting. However, I'm sure there are those of you out there who remember the Milwaukee Brewers being an American League team, and they switched to the National League now almost, I guess, going on 20 years now. So here we are, and here is the lineup. I'm just getting things set here. Roman Quinn leads off in center field tonight. Giving Kutch a break. He will be taking a break tonight. Mean Gene Segura, the third baseman, batting second tonight. Bryce Harper, the right fielder. Yes, he is back in right field. He will be batting third. The designated hitter tonight, Rhys Hoskins, taking a break at first base, as he'll be relegated to the designated hitter role tonight. There you see there. And then, of course, JT Realmuto, the catcher, batting fifth, the captain there. Didi Gregorius back at shortstop. He'll be batting sixth. Adam Hazley gets the start in left field tonight, getting him some starting time and giving Kutch a break. He'll be batting seventh. Batting eighth, Scott Kingery. He'll be at second base. And batting ninth, the first baseman, Jay Bruce. So there you have it. As you take a look at the winning streak, the Phil's looking for win number, I think it's like win number 11 or 12. I actually legit lost count. But here is the starting lineup for your 75-15 Philadelphia Phillies. It's Quinn, Segura, and Harper. Hoskins, Realmuto, Gregorius, Hazley, Kingery, and Bruce. There is your starting pitching matchup as Aaron Nola looks for win number 15 as we take you to Minute Maid Park for some Tuesday night baseball. Enjoy the game, everybody.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. The Phillies enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Jose Urquidy will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Stepping up to the plate, Roman Quinn. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. B-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
You see the great batting average coming in. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 45. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down. Now batting, Bryce Harper, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Harper at second with 2 down. 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Dero, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Strike taken up in the zone.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Brantley has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is good. The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's fouled away. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Digging in, JT Realmuto having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
From the stretch, this is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Ready now, Roman Quinn. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
1-0. Here it is. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 11 home runs, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
George Springer the next to hit. Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's no.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Springer has a read on it, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. And it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. And a ball, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 0-1. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nothing doing there for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the fourth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Adam Hazley, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97.
Bregman has it.
On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 1-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Astros nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is line to left. Brentwood is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it. Runners are at second and third here with only one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. Yanked on the ground down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Yordan Alvarez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. Right side, scooped up. And there's out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And right into the shift. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. A ball and no strikes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. On a line, that's a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. At the plate now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Here's Carlos Correa now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slice down the left side, but foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Quintana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. 1 there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jay Bruce. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping up now, Roman Quinn. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that misses inside 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Alex Bregman is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Into the box, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Brad Peacock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Brad Peacock.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Yeah, swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next to third.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Scott Kingery. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 3. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Morgan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So here's Josh Reddick as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. 2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Next up for the Stros, Lorenzo Quintana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And this is popped up near second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Austin Pruitt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. First offering on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
The right fielder.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Hit in the air out to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He grounds it sharply to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Hector Neris is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 50, Hector.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Two a note of Brantley. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now back.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Nola earns win number 15 on the year, striking out 12 in the process. Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
All right. Well, the Phils wrap up Game 1 in Houston. Obviously not a blowout, a more competitive game with the, I guess you would say, tied for first place Houston Astros as Aaron Nola gets out there, 7 innings, striking out a dozen, letting up 1 earned run. Hector Neris comes in, earning his 34th save. Just a great effort overall by everybody involved. We're going to take you right to it here. Is Jay Bruce actually got the scoring started with this sac fly. And I believe that would actually score JT, if I'm not mistaken. We'll soon find out in just a second here. Yep, JT. So that would get the scoring started, 1-0 there in the top of the second. Phils would score first. Aaron Nola doing what he does best. And he's getting back into the swing of things here as he strikes out Springer here with a 2-seam fastball, which both those fastballs, 4-seam and 2-seamer, were cooking on all cylinders. And here's where the shutout was broken. That was a mistake pitched by yours truly. And this was Correa taking it out to deep center field. Off the trellis up there, off that walkway arch. That tied it at 1. Aaron Nola went back to work, though. He didn't let that home run bother him. It was 1-1 into the 7th as Bergman here gets tricked out of his cleats. Looking on a curveball. That's got to be one filthy curveball, and yes, it is. He's looking up. He's like, I'm going to get this guy, too. Springer goes down with a changeup. So a lot of off-speed pitches to complement those 4-seam and 2-seam fastballs. And Didi goes yard. Boom. Nails it. And he got all of it, too. Out of here, making it 2-1 at that point. Right there in the top of the Phillies over the last couple of games really like to get some late inning scoring going, and that's actually good, especially when you're trying to get your pitcher some insurance runs. And there's a little bobble there by the outfield, by the left fielder there. And here's the enforcer, the closer, the hammer, the man. Hector Neris nails down save number 34. That would end it. And there is your winners. 3 runs on 14 hits. Probably should have got a little bit more in the run department there with that many hits. However, Phils take Game 1 here on this Tuesday night. Aaron Nola gets to win his 15th. Hector Neris, his 34th save in as many tries. Brad Peacock takes the loss. Phils back at it tomorrow. Game 2 of this series. Look for you then, and thanks for tuning in for some Phillies baseball on this Tuesday night. Enjoy your evening, and have a good night, everybody.